Hello whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. And today, Johnnie Walker. Now, Johnnie Walker is often looked down upon by malt lovers. Even I admit that I hardly ever reach for a bottle of the Johnnie Walker range, especially the Red Label, even though the Red Label is still the best-selling Scotch in the world. But in my opinion, well, I often joke it is good for cleaning windows or your barbecue. Now, having said that, after the Red Label you have the Black Label, the Double Black, the Green and whatever. All those labels that come after the Red Label are in fact, in my opinion, quite a step up from that Red Label. Now they also have quite a few premium blends that none of us can afford, like the Odyssey and the XR and whatnot. But at the end of the core range, let us put it that way, is their premium blend, the Johnnie Walker Blue Label. And that's the one we're going to be trying today. Now the Blue Label is said to contain very old and exclusive whiskey, even from some close distilleries. So it should come as no surprise if you want to ask a price of 125 or at some point even 175 euro for a blend with no age statement. That's quite expensive, isn't it? And now, is it truly that high-end a premium blend, or is it just the packaging? Because let's face it, the packaging is quite expensive looking and it's quite beautiful. And even the empty bottle of the Blue Label, it still weighs 1.6 kilograms. An empty bottle, 1.6 kilograms. Amazing. So, okay, Diageo has put a lot of effort into their packaging. And because this blend is so expensive, they also sell it in miniatures of 20 centiliters. So if you cannot afford or do not wish to spend 125 or more on a full bottle of the Blue Label, you can also buy a small one and give it a go. The small one is affordable. Alright, let's get back to the blend at hand. So it is the no age statement Johnnie Walker Blue Label, and it is bottled at a drinking strength of 40% ABV. There's a bit of wind. Let me put it in front here so that it doesn't blow over. As you can see, this color is quite amber. It's copper to amber, so I'm guessing there's quite a bit of sherry matured whiskey in there, or maybe it's the E150A Spirit Caramel. Let's find out. On the nose. Well, it's got a little bit of sweetness in there, but also some fresh bread, and it's a bit perfumey actually. In the back I get a nice bit of peat smoke, but it's extremely soft. There's not much, well, there's not much to it basically. It's so soft that it's on the edge of becoming boring even. There's almost no fruit, just a leaf of mint. This is a rather what I would call a silent nose. I hope the palate will be better. Here we go, on the palate. Much better. Very oily, good mouthfeel. Now the sweetness goes hand in hand with some baking spices, and the soft peat actually develops into a nice smokiness indeed. And at the back of the throat, don't laugh, but at the back of the throat I'm getting caramelized onions, but it works beautifully. It's got something umami to it, but it's very nice. I like it a lot. The finish is long, spicy, smoky. Good. A nice surprise. While the nose was quite modest and did not reveal much of its character, my expectations were low, but to be honest, this is a surprisingly peaty malt. Now, I've been told that there's even some Port Ellen in the mix. Now, that Islay whiskey, and all the Islay whiskies I feel, the Islay whiskies in this blend clearly overpower the sweet space ciders. I could crack a joke again about Johnnie Walker and their blends, and I still only use the Red Label to clean my windows, but this Blue Label is simply a very, very good whiskey. Very well composed, very well balanced. Yes, this is indeed a premium blend. This is quite good. Now, would I say that I find this worthy of 125 to even sometimes more, even sometimes as close to 175 euros? No, I can't say that I would not buy this myself. This to me, this is too expensive for what it really is. Having said that though, this is quite a nice whiskey, very well composed, and clearly one of the better in the Johnnie Walker range. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you again at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye bye.